Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Henry Marjoni. Judul artikel: Accelerating Islamic Charities in Indonesia, Zakat, Sedekah, and the Immediacy of Social Media by Najib Kailani and Martin Slama. It considers debates about the practices of Islamic charity in colonial and post-colonial times when zakat, obligatory alms giving, was conceptualized as social welfare and as a tool for social justice, or as an instrument to implement the post-colonial state's development goals. We examine the contemporary popularity of sedekah, voluntary alms giving, among Indonesian middle-class Muslims, and the rise of Islamic charities that specialize in sedekah programs. These charities use social media to document their activities and to raise funds, and have changed the discourse of alms giving. We argue that the temporal logic of acceleration increasingly informs the field of social welfare in Indonesia today. Islamic charities display their efficiency, transparency, and the material reward that sedekah practices bring to donors. Today, Islamic charity is no longer primarily associated with social welfare and social justice, but increasingly with economic gain. Indonesia represents a site where, under conditions set by different colonial and post-colonial regimes, state-driven and non-state-driven attempts to improve livelihood have disengaged with each other in multiple ways, resulting in different forms of disentanglement. Among non-state initiatives, Islamic charities exemplify this often ambiguous relationship between states and non-state actors. While these charities learned how to deal with state institutions during the colonial era, in independent Indonesia, especially since the establishment of Suharto to call it New Order regime, 1966 to 1968, Islamic charities have confronted a pervasive ideology of development. This article focuses on how development resonates in Indonesia's Islamic charities discourse, and at the same time, it investigates particular transformations that occurred in the field of Islamic 29 the authors. In this research, the introduction of social media reinforces a trend to reward the acceleration of charity work and its representation, which we regard as a crucial change in how Islamic charity is perceived and practiced in Indonesia today. Breaking with the theological, future-oriented nature of developments. Fontaine, Bass, and Wiener, 2015. Retsikas, 2017. And emphasizing presence and immediacy instead. We further argue that this shift lies at the heart of today's stronger role of voluntary almsgiving, sadaqah, in Islamic charity discourses, at the expense of discussion about obligatory almsgiving, zakat, that were concerned with the relationship between almsgiving, social welfare, and social justice. Latif, 2012. Fauzia, 2013. The genealogical investigation into Islamic charity discourse that this article provides forms the bedrock of an analysis that focuses on contemporary developments within Indonesia's field of Islamic charities. Taking account of the prominence of sadaqah in this discursive formation, however, is not to say that zakat is not considered a less important Islamic practice. It is, of course, still regarded as an obligation, or that zakat management organizations have become less active. Yet, the interpretation of sadaqah that have spread widely in Suharto, Indonesia, enable Muslims, particularly middle and upper class Muslims, to combine their gas for piety and prosperity in new ways. Demikian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.